ZCI kindly sent me over some of these new NGRS gears. Now they've been making these gears. They've been making them for years, probably about 10 years or so. And it's like almost on and off. So they'd make a batch of them, sell them, and then they'd be like, we're not doing those anymore. And then a year later, we're selling them again, and we're not doing them anymore. And you might have seen other places sell them as rebranded Army Force. So I'm not entirely too sure where they come from, but they're sold to me via ZCI, and they always have been. But the old ones, they were always used slightly cheaper steel in the construction of the sector gear, I believe. Yeah, I think I always remember these two, the bevel and the spur gear, were always machined, and I'm sure the sector gear always used to be from a mould. So it was slightly cheaper steel they were using. It wasn't as good, and occasionally, if they weren't fitted correctly, they'd break. And for years and years and years ago, I'd say to him, "Oh, look, come on, make a machined one out of some decent steel." And then nothing. It just went quiet. And I'm guessing they don't sell that many of them, so they probably think, "Oh, we're not gonna sell them. So let's just not bother. Let's forget it. It's not worth our interest." But a couple of months ago, they said, "Oh, we've got these new ones here. Do you want to give them a go?" And I said, "Yeah, great. So send a few over, and I'll just let people try them, and we'll see where we get." But the batch, so they sent me 20 over, and I'd say probably out of those 20, 10 were slightly misaligned here. I mean, you can see here it's got a top and the bottom layer here, and you can see it's pretty hard to see on the camera, but the top and the bottom layer needs to be aligned correctly, so that you get like a really good contact between the upper and the lower halves. So they're exactly as you can see there. There we go. Maybe like that. No. Anyway, you get the idea. So occasionally on half of them, the layers would be slightly misaligned, and this apparently happens quite a bit. I'm speaking with Graham from Tactical Geordie, and he said, yeah, it happens on really expensive £100 gears. It can happen on the old prom gears. So it was a little bit of a surprise to me, but and I thought, we can't sell them like that. So I've been through them all, and I'd say half of them are decent. Half of them are correctly aligned. The pins seem pretty good, pretty stable, pretty solid gears. And I've got a customer out there at the moment. He's got a set, and he's been using them, and they've been fine. So we've got these. So I'll put the really good ones on the website. So I've split them into three. There's like the really bad. There's the ones that are good enough, sit in the middle, and then there's these ones which are really good. And what I'll do, I'll sell these ones off, and then we'll just get them out there, and we'll have a little play with them, and you guys can see what you think. But so far, yeah, the guy that's been testing them. I mean, I don't really do a lot of NGRS stuff. I've got some old clones from 10 years ago, maybe. So I don't know a lot about them, but he's been saying he loves them. He's been using these for a few weeks now, and they've been fine. So there you go. So they're slightly different. These ones have got like a like a solid pin through them, and what they were doing with some of their normal AEG gears, they were putting in a molded pin. Almost, I'm guessing it was just like one piece from the mold, and then it was maybe it was inserted through. I don't know, maybe it was covered up, but you always had it was slightly different. So not entirely too sure if, what works best, but it's not had any breakages yet. I mean, there's only so much, it's only so hard you can go with an NGRS anyway. So yeah, so these will be on the website at some point. Check them out, have a play. Eventually I might have a look. I think the old ones can be, the other ones I've got can be salvaged. I'll sell them super cheap as well. We'll just get them out there and you can have a play.